Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another City Skylines video. Here we are back in our town. It's not really a city. I wouldn't call this a city. Uh, Only 1,800 people living here. Yeah, this definitely isn't a city. In the last episode we built this town. We got like a high school and everything, so it is a functioning town. We're making $800 a week, which isn't much, but it's still something. We got this little industrial area over here. We got some traffic. It's fine for now. The main thing I want to do in this episode is just kind of expand for the most part. As you can see down here, we have a lot of people who want to live here, which if you notice my zoning here, I have a lot of commercial zones that people are just not seeming to build up in. And that's because usually in this game you like to have, pre-put places, because eventually we will have commercial areas that will pop up, but it seems right now that's not the case. So what I'm going to end up doing is kind of just deleting a lot of these areas that don't have shops or don't need shops. It kind of sucks. I didn't want to do, because you have all these main streets that I feel like shouldn't have homes, but it's what people want, and when people want, you give it to them. Right? I think that's how you're supposed to do it. My goal in this video is to get to have skyscrapers, or not skyscrapers, but high-rise buildings, which we get at 6,500. That's actually a lot more people than I thought. Shit, I don't know if we'll be able to get to that. All right, looking at some natural resources, just so that way we can kind of get an idea of what's around us, like in terms of like what can make money. Because one of the ways you can make money is by getting ore and oil and other things. We can see that there's a giant ore mining thing over here. The only issue that I have with this is it being so close to the entrance of the city. I feel like this isn't really a good spot to have it. Mainly because, I don't think it's a good entrance to the city. So let's see if there's anywhere else. There's also ore up here too, so this entire area is just good for that, I think. Looking over here, there's also some oil down here on this area, so we'll definitely expand over here. I think this would actually be a perfect area to have an industrial area. This little like island area right here. There's actually a lot of oil throughout this entire area, as well as going down here onto this little like island. I don't know what I want to do with this island yet. I think this might be like a city island, maybe. We'll see. There's also some ore across this little like valley here, I guess you'd call it. And of course that's not the only thing. There's also like trees here, and there's some fertile land over here, which is basically just like for farms and stuff, which we definitely do need. I could also just make fertile land, I'm pretty sure. There's also some down here, so this could be a cool little like farmland. I don't know, we'll cross that bridge when we get it, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. My bad, sorry, I misspoke. One thing I've noticed on like watching back on some of these videos is I'm not the best at speaking. There's also some forest area down here and in other parts. I don't think we're gonna touch this area right here. I know that would be obvious, but what I want to do is this area right here. I actually want to make into a natural reserve. But first, there are some other problems I need to fix before we can even, think about doing that. And maybe I should make another park too. All right, here we go. We hit another achievement right at the start of the video, which is really nice. Look at that. We got ore industrialization, or ore industry specialization. So maybe that's a sign that we probably should go for this ore. We also got airport areas, which is cool. We got ferries. We got level 3 unique buildings. We got public transport now. So we got buses, trams, taxis, all this stuff. We have recycling, recreational use, and all this other shit. And main one being, it seems like we got highways, I think. It looks like, yes, we got highways, which is going to be good at some point, I hope, for traffic. And then we just have like a bunch of public transport stuff, which I don't think we're going to do just yet, because I don't think we need it. Oh, we also have booths, toll booths, which is going to be good for making money. I don't want to seem like an asshole, but, booths make a lot of money. And it means that your city, usually the bigger cities have like when you think of cities that have toll booths, you think of like what, New York City, Boston, San Francisco, you know, LA, those types of places. So definitely want to have those. And yeah, cool. What else do we got? Cemetery. I don't want to put a cemetery down really. All right, so as you'll notice here, I kind of expanded a little bit over here to some more housing, because you know going outward is a lot easier than going downward, especially considering that we're limited to where we are with this little river break here. Of course, we have this land over here, but I don't really want to build over here yet. I kind of want to save this for something else. And I believe the sun is to be rising soon, so we'll be able to watch that. Why, when I'm listening to radio, time seems to fly? Cool. Okay, so this area right here is where we have our natural reserve is going to be. You know, this is such a nice looking area. Look at this. You have it almost seems like a water source here, that, you know, flows down into, you know, our town here, as well as down here too, which I don't know if we're gonna make this anything. It seems like here there used to be some sort of factory of sorts for the train, and then I guess maybe there was like an avalanche or something that just came down and broke it or something. I don't know, but there is also a train line down here, which is also useful. However, it does kind of loop around to this area, which we have now anyway, so I don't think it really matters. Now we have access to the train in one way or another. I also bought this area because I think I am going to end up making my my industry area go this way, and then this area is going to be ore. So, and that'll make me a decent amount of money, hopefully. I'm already making $2,300 a week, though. It's pretty good. All right, so now that I have this area down, I should just be able to, where is it? Ore industry. Yeah. And then I just make that an ore industry, and I should just be able to zone this all industrial, and it should just make it ore by default. I'm not quite sure. Oh god, that looks super ugly, man. Dude, that looks so ugly. I will get rid of this whenever that's all dried out, but yeah, that doesn't look good. But oh well, it's easier to move that way than to not move at all. I guess we'll start expanding on this part of it too. Okay, so I'm seeing a problem here. There seems to be a thunderstorm going on now, which is not. Oh god. Okay. Okay. There's an actual thunderstorm going on right now. Good. Jeez. I don't know how to prevent any of this. Oh god. We don't even have enough power for it to take out anything. Oh my god. I just struck this house right here. It actually just struck this house right here. Okay. How do I? Oh shit. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. People are dying in my city as well, by the way. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it struck that house twice, man. What do I do? My game is actually lagging. Do I put down, I guess I put down another, bro, traffic in the city sucks too. I need to do something about that. I don't even have enough regular power to, oh my god. Hang on, hang on. I don't even have enough regular power to power the city. Dude! Everything's catching on fire. Come on, stop. Oh my god, this is crazy. Alright, so I'm happy to say we survived the geostorm, but look at what it did to this. Look at what it did to this area, man. I know it's kind of hard to see because of the rain and everything, but they're like, look at this. And there's nothing I could do to prevent this now because I don't have any firewatch towers and I can't put them down. Yeah, I don't unlock those till 6,500 people. This just sucks, man. Oh my god, look at the traffic, by the way. How do I fix this? I think the big issue is this is the only way into the city, and this. Yeah, look at this, man. This, god, those. Yeah, that's not good. We need to do something. I need to do something to fix this. I have it. I have a job I need to do. Look at this. Look. Oh my god. Oh. Look at this. You could see. You can see it clear on the recording I can see than I can on my screen. I don't know why that is, but look at this. Look at how insane this is. There's just a fire there. You can see it so clearly. Oh no, this little island here. Oh man, I don't know if I was gonna do anything to this whole island, bro. This island, this area here, man, that's close to my city, scorched. What is supposed to be my natural reserve, scorched. Even areas that I don't even own were like burnt to a crisp over here and over here. No, don't even get me started in my city. Look at my industry area, man. What the fuck? The hell? Ah. This isn't, it's better than a tornado, I suppose, but it's still not good. I still need to do something. And it's mainly this traffic, man. I don't know how I'm going to fix this. What are these guys complaining about? Not enough workers. Yeah, I'll bet I'll get on that. I'll get on that. Don't worry. Okay, so I built this little like overpass thing over the highway. I don't know how good it's going to work. I don't even know if it is going to work. I also connected it to this little area that's going to be another residential area because these guys are complaining they have no workers, and as far as I know right now, there's nothing I can do about that. I just don't have enough people living in the city. But you guys wanted this, so you guys wanted industrial, but you don't want to work here. Like, that's not my problem. Actually, not my problem. But also, I can kind of see that. How do I fix this, man? Because everybody wants to get into this part of the city. I kind of, I don't know. The only way I can think to solve this problem is to just get rid of this area in total and just make this main street here just a highway. I think that's what I might have to do, and then extend it to whatever part, and it just goes through the middle of the city. But that's gonna cost a lot of money, yo. I don't have that yet. All right, so I made this district over here. There's a lot of people moving in. We did hit another milestone. I just kind of skipped it because I'm waiting until we get the high rises. Traffic. Oh my god, bro. I can't look at this, man. How do I fix this? Again, the only thing that I can think of to fix this is to just cut out these two, cut out this main street, cut out some of these places here. Gonna lose a lot of shops, but just make this entire thing a highway down to here. That's the only way I can think to fix this, and then make everything else an exit, because for whatever reason, none of these industrial vehicles want to use this here. I mean, these guys are using it to get out, I guess, but it's mainly used by these guys. I also ended up putting down two of these landfill sites, as much as I didn't want to, because they're kind of a pain when you want to move this. Like, once this is there, I can't move this until this is emptied. Another lightning storm? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We just had one. We literally just had a lightning storm. Hang on, is there any way that I could turn this down maybe? I don't... No. We don't even have enough power, bro. Literally, I don't even have enough power to... Oh my god. I don't even have enough regular power to support these guys. Put an oil plant down. Dude, what is this? We literally just suffered one of these, man. Holy shit. I will say it's kind of a spectacle. Here we are, back in the saddle. Remember this fuck-ass town that's somewhat profitable. Sun's rising. There's fires everywhere, man. I'm just, bro, I'm losing it as a mayor, man. I'm not doing a good job. Fuck, dude. How do I fix this? How do I fix this for right now? Can I, like, there's gotta be another way. Can I put, like, a road down? Let me grab a highway road. Put a one-way road down to, well, there's a fucking firehouse right there. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to move that to over here. What if the firehouse catches on fire? That would be kind of ironic, wouldn't it? Alright, so I put an exit from here to here, right? Does that work? You guys gonna start using that now? Okay. So here's what I'll do as well then. I'll make a little district right here. Okay, yeah, right. You guys are watching Fairview Hills. So what we'll do, go to policies here and go to heavy traffic ban. So what that does is ban heavy traffic on these roads. Oh my god, that's working. Yeah. Look, all these guys are using this road now. Arguably, this is probably worse because this is on a bad street, but I don't care. It's the industrial area. Figure it out. Maybe just, like, don't have industrial shit. I don't know. It's not my problem. Alright, this is kind of a solution for now, I guess. It works. Hopefully they'll start using this one too and just go down here, because these roads are barely being used. These are kind of making me money, I think. I don't know. There's a lot of issues we have going on here that are just not going to be solved. I really wanted to build this natural reserve over here in this episode, but I guess I'm not going to be able to do that. There's still fucking fires going on. There's still fires left from over here, man. These things are still growing back. Jeez. Look at this scorched earth, man. Scorched earth. Jeez. Alright, so we definitely cleared up traffic a little bit up here. Actually, we cleared it up quite a bit. It seems to be only pedestrian vehicles as far as I know. Yeah. Jeep. Okay. Cool. I love your Jeep, man. Pickup. Garbage truck. Yeah. Camper van. Awesome. Sedan. Jeep. Look at this, a sports car, huh? Living large with that one. Alright, so yeah, we seem to have cleared up this problem quite a bit, or it's mainly just like, you know, civilian cars. Is this also a Jeep, or is this... No, yeah, that's a Jeep. These two are these two are not the same though. Look at this new buggy going to Japanese garden. Sightseeing tourist. Nice, we got some tourists coming to see this shit. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but whatever you say. Alright, these little industrial roads also seem to be getting a little bit crowded. I don't know. I'm not even gonna attempt to fix this. This is just, it is what it is. As long as I'm in the green, I really couldn't care, because I don't like this place, man. Look at it. It stinks. It literally stinks. Look at that. Smell that? Carbon emissions. That. Oh, it smells so good. Ugh, I love pollution. What the hell is going on with this guy? Hey, buddy, you can't park there. Can't park there. Oh, God. Oh. Buddy, you can't. Oh, he just swapped into a different thing. You can't park there, buddy. You can't park there. Neither of you can park there. Also, you can't. You guys can't park there. What are you guys doing? God. Alright, so if we look at this little pie chart here, if we look at like our like city statistics here, it's still called Santa Palma. Again, I'm just gonna leave that as it is for now because I don't have a better name. We can see there are 677 children, which is good. 1,136 teens, which is also good. I should probably also check the school. Oh my god, elementary schools and high school capacities are shit. See, one thing about this game that I kind of have a problem with is how the schools operate. It seems like you can never have enough schools, but school is something that like you need, because otherwise they won't be able to go to a university. If they don't go to university, they don't get a good job, yada yada yada. When do we unlock universities, by the way? Okay, that's the next evolution. I see. Back to the city panel or whatever it is. We have 782 adults, so these are like 18 to 21-year-olds. I assume anyway. And then people like myself. And then we have 2,799 adults. There's a lot of adults in the city. And then 323 seniors, which they can fucking die. I don't fucking care about them. Yeah, they should kill themselves, actually. Actually, over half the population of the city is adults, almost half of it. Jeez. Then we could look at this one too. This one kind of disappoints me a little bit. This is like the district ratio zone. So if we come over here to the city, you'll like you can kind of see it. So everything that's on this main roads here are mainly commercial buildings. So that's the blue, and then everything else is residential, which is green. So all this up here, and then everything that's over here is industrial. I don't know why, when you look at it like this, it doesn't really look like that, but on this pie chart, it's saying that I have the most, or like my most dense areas are like factories and industrial areas, which doesn't really make sense because when you look at it like from this, it seems like I have way more like of either, to be honest, of commercial and of residential. But I guess according to this pie chart, it doesn't look like that. I don't know why that is. I guess I could look at it like this. Oh, I think it's because I zoned all these areas too, but they're not. No one wants to live there just yet, so that sucks. I don't want my place to be full of industrial, but there's nothing really you can do about that. A city needs industrial, which sucks. City attractiveness is at 5%. Again, that doesn't really matter, especially not now when we're still kind of in like the infancy stage of a city. We do definitely want to get that up in the future though, because the more tourists you have, the more people that just want to live there. Like take New York City for example, it's a very attractive city. So naturally, despite expenses and everything else being super high there, people still want to live there because you know, it's a beautiful city on some parts, and then the other parts are being in an alleyway and getting fucked to death by a rat or something. I don't know. I've only been there once. The workers, we have 3,400 out of 4,300 people. It's their own damn fault for not getting a job. Households, we're basically where we're supposed to be. We only have 6 people who don't have homes, which are always constantly being like active. The average land value $13, I guess this is, or 13 whatever currency per square meter, which is basically just like per house. So not too bad in the statistics. Everybody seems to be happy. I can actually see where everyone is happy. Yeah, so everyone is happy. Whoever's over here is not happy. What's wrong with you? Nobody's even living there. How are you guys? What? Nobody's living there, okay? So whoever, it's probably just a homeless person standing on the side of this road who's not happy that he's homeless. To which you can go fist yourself, alright? Get out. I don't like homeless people. Fucking curb stomp them. Everything seems to be fine. Oh, nope, I stand corrected. Everything is not fine. There seems to be a fire at this place. And you actively, why would you park your car? Bro, these NPCs are so stupid. Why would you park your car at a place that is actively on fire? That's just dumb. Okay, good. The firefighters were quick at work. Alright, well that's going to do it for this video. I know I said I want to get skyscrapers in this episode, but I don't think that's going to happen. That's definitely going to happen in the next episode I make of this, though. We're at 5,800 people right now, and climbing. In the next episode, I hope to make a new city district somewhere around here. I'm not sure, honestly. I might just... I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to be wrong for future me. But we did a lot. We fixed some traffic issues. It's starting to pile up again. And the worst part about it is these are all just tourist and civilian vehicles, which I can't really do anything. Why are these garbage trucks still... Oh, because they're trying to get inside of the city. I see. How do I fix this, Will? How do I fix this? I don't even know. Alright, yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, the whole shebang bang, or don't. I don't care either way. And that's the end of this video. Hopefully by the next one we'll have this nature reserve done, and we'll have some skyscrapers, which will be nice. Alright, that's it for this video. Later.